I don't know how much of UMNO's intervention is in that statement. But it's usually it is Utusan style. They act like big brother and hit everybody flat. And they feel happy about it, but they don't realize that they are behaving very undemocratically.
Being the fact is that Utusan belongs to UMNO. So is there a possibility that that story was run upon the directive of the UMNO leadership?
I may not know about it. I don't think UMNO leadership will come down, scoop down to this level to do what Utusan has done. And in any case, whatever Utusan has done is not going to disturb us.
So you believe that report will not sway the decision of the delegates tomorrow?
You see, usually MIC and Indians don't believe what comes in Utusan Malaysia. I give you a few examples. About the cowhead demonstration. We all condemn the cowhead demonstration because thinking that it will bring about racial misunderstandings and trouble, brew trouble in the country. That news they don't carry. But they carry news in support of the cowhead demonstration. That means they are determined to do something which is deterrent to others rather than what is true in its nature. This is one of the serious things that they have done. And secondly, as and when you give them something, some news, that news must be to their taste, not to the truth. Only then they will publish. Nowadays, I don't call Utusan reporters anymore, because we feel it's a sort of a racialistic paper, very racialistic, which doesn't contribute to national interest. By right, this is the right time under One Malaysia, as said by the Prime Minister. All races must get together, work together. And then newspapers like Utusan Malaysia and others, which has a lot of responsibility in promoting the idea of the Prime Minister. Rather than that, they are breaking the basics of One Malaysia by the article.
If the roles were reversed, hypothetically speaking, if a Tamil newspaper had done something similar when it came to the UMNO elections, how do you think UMNO leaders would have reacted?
I don't think Tamil newspapers will be that insensible to come out with an article like that, because Tamil newspapers had to follow the rules, thumb of the rules, the rule thumb, and then see that nothing published will destroy the racial harmony of the country.
Now regarding Tun's so-called support for Dr. Subramaniam, which was carried from YangAkuSegala yesterday.
I have no say over Tun supports Subramaniam or he supports anybody. But the fundamental is he has broken the rule. As Prime Minister, who has been all the while telling people we should not interfere into the party and all that, now he himself has interfered into the affairs of the MIC. What made me laugh in the statement of his is that I never allow anybody to grow. You see, when I took over the presidency, there was one man who sat there 25 years next to me, no other than the same Subramaniam. Not other than Subramaniam, who sat next to me for 25 years. If I would finish people with vengeance, I don't think he would have been there for 25 years. I had only 2 leaders during my total period of 29 years as Deputy President. 90% of the time was taken by Subramaniam, and he is still not satisfied. And he is not happy the way we treated him like a Maharaja. He is really a Maharaja, a prince of a Maharaja in the MIC. And the latest we had is 3 years Palni Vellu was there. But look at the history of Dr. Mahathir. Who was his first Deputy Prime Minister? The first Deputy Prime Minister, Musa Yetam. What happened to Musa Yetam? I know the story when I was in the cabinet. After that, the next one was Ghaffar Baba. What happened to Ghaffar Baba? How did it... that man who is a nationalist was thrown out of the cabinet just like that. Huh? And the third thing is Anwar Ibrahim. There was a time that Dr. Mahathir said, Anwar is the only man who can control this country from going away from our status to a country which is very, religiously controlled. I think Anwar can control it. He praised him so much, but what happened to Anwar? Who really destroyed the deputies? He is a master in destroying his deputies. I don't destroy any deputies, they stayed there for such a long time.
Have you sought any clarification from him regarding his comments? Were you in communication with him since the news appeared yesterday?
I am, you see, all this while I never say anything about him. Because I had a lot of respect for Mahathir. I still consider he's a great leader and a builder of a modern nation. That is the two things that I have in my mind. So I don't want to make any unnecessary comments about him. Even though when I stand for election, he said don't vote for Samy Vellu, I would have thrashed him. I am not afraid of anybody. You see, man lives once and he dies once. It doesn't matter. I am prepared for anything.
Now, there's also this concern. Okay, well, although you were saying you're not certain that UMNO has got its hands in these elections, but people out there have this perception that UMNO is heavily involved in these elections. And there is this concern that if a leader is installed with the help of UMNO, then this leader of MIC will forever be indebted to UMNO and be subservient to UMNO and cannot defend it.
He is already subservient to Mahathir. I don't know to what extent he is subservient to UMNO. He is subservient to Mahathir already. You see, he needs somebody to push him forward. He can't stand on his own leg. Is this the type of leadership that the Indian community needs? A community that has suffered with poverty is just attempting to come up. It needs a leader who can get up and talk and bring about change.
One last question, regarding this hydrogen bomb that you mentioned, would you like to elaborate on this?
No, he has been all the while coming out. He thought that he is actually blasting an hydrogen bomb, detonating an hydrogen bomb every time. He come with this about Samy Vellu, that about Samy Vellu, and the other thing about Samy Vellu, and all that. I have got many things about Subramaniam. If I detonate that, it will become an hydrogen bomb. How irresponsible that he has behaved when he was in government position.
Why are you not detonating this?
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Unless it is extremely necessary.